What is up, guys? I thought to myself, why not going ahead doing up-to-date universe mode for y'all, show y'all what I do for my up-to-date universe mode, try to keep it up with the program. Then after you have that all set up, you can go on ahead and create your own plots, twists, all that into your universe mode with the up-to-date program roster. So what I went ahead and did was I went to the SmackDown hotel, shout out to them, and I went ahead and created my own Raw roster, try to make it as accurate as possible to the Monday Night Raw roster at the moment. If you guys see that I made any mistakes, go ahead and correct it on your universe mode. You know, I don't got nobody proofreading my rosters, so I do apologize if I do make any mistakes, but just know that I tried my best to make this happen for you guys. So here you guys see the roster. You got Bronson Reed. You can go on ahead and download him off Community Creations. Personally, I went ahead and just got a mod. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Candice LeRae, I mean, they haven't really done much with her, but I do think that she is on Monday Night Raw at this point, if I'm not mistaken. You got Chad Gable, Chelsea Green, one half of the tag team champions, the one and only American Nightmare. So you got a bunch of these wrestlers right here, man, that are part of the program right now, Monday Night Raw. You can take some of the people out that are not really doing nothing on the roster. You can take some of those people, put them on NXT and things like that, that you might want to go ahead and throw on a twist. You might want to push, but these are the up-to-date default rosters for Monday Night Raw right now. As you guys see, one half of the Usos, Jey Uso, is on Monday Night Raw with Jimmy being on SmackDown. So this right here is the roster for Monday Night Raw. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's anybody that you would like to switch from SmackDown to Raw and maybe make a storyline happen. And now we're gonna go on ahead, edit championships. You got Seth Rollins, Gunther, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor. You got Rhea Ripley, and then you got Piper Niven and Chelsea, which Piper Niven, you know, she goes as Dewdrop in WWE 2K23. Just go to Community Creations, download a new one. Me personally, I don't like to use the tag team championships for the women because I feel like they don't go anywhere. But since this is supposed to resemble the program, I'm gonna go on ahead and use the women's tag team championships for you guys here today. And then you got Damian Priest, Senor Money in the Bank. So this is right now the roster, guys. You can do the number of matches you want. I don't think there is that many matches on Monday Night Raw with how many promos there is, and if there is, there are a ton of short matches. So I just kept it at 7 for you guys, and then you can make SmackDown least matches because, as you guys know, SmackDown is the shorter show. So then you go to SmackDown, the champions, Roman Reigns, Rey Mysterio, the Judgment Day Undisputed Tag Team Champions, and Io Sky for the women's Undisputed Championship as well. So then here on my end, you can change the number of matches. Personally, I would do 5 for SmackDown, being that they have a smaller roster as well. And then for the participants, you got AJ, Alba, Angelo, you got the Street Profits with Bobby Lashley. You got everybody here, man. I went ahead and made sure that everybody was added that needs to be added. If you want to add anything to this, go on ahead, feel free, man. Ain't nobody stopping you, you know? Nobody's stopping y'all. But for right now, this is pretty much this is pretty much what we're doing with this. And as you guys know, the Judgment Day, they run from NXT to Raw, sometimes SmackDown. LA Knight from Raw to SmackDown, SmackDown to Raw. So you can always add those guys on dual brands if you want to use them twice and things like that. So that's another option for you guys as well. Like I said, Dominic, he goes from NXT to Raw, so I went ahead and put Dominic on NXT and Raw as well. So these are the rosters that we're currently using for SmackDown. Like I said, add anything you want to it, does not matter. And yeah, let's go on ahead, get into NXT. So NXT, guys, as you guys know, that's the shorter roster. You got Andre Chase, which I still don't know why they didn't add the rest of Chase U with that DLC. Just added one guy, but definitely should have been added. But you can go on Community Creations and get that. Thank you to all the amazing creators on Community Creations. You got Becky Lynch, the brand new NXT champion. You got Blair Davenport. So if you don't have the DLC, you are missing a lot of these guys. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the DLC and you have a couple extra bucks laying around, I definitely recommend getting that. So you can get some of the big NXT guys. You got Gacy. You got a couple guys that are in those NXT packs. Ivy Neal's another one. You know, they're not that big, but you know, they definitely play an essential part to NXT from time to time. So would definitely be nice to have them as well. So this is the NXT roster right now. Oh, forgot to get her out of there. But yes, this right now is the roster. Forgot to get her out of there as well. So as you guys see, you still got to switch some things around, but I tried my best to get these as accurate as possible for you guys to go on ahead and mess around with them. And just make sure you slow down the video because I can't sit here and name everybody, name my name. We'll be here forever. So slow down that video, get the roster right. You know what I'm saying? Go to SmackDown Hotel. They'll help you as well. All right, you guys. So I got the NXT Championship, Carmelo Hayes, the North American Dominic, as you guys all know, and Becky Lynch for the Women's Championship. And then you got Tony D'Angelo and Stacks. I don't have Stacks, so I couldn't put them in a tag team. You can go to Community Creations and download them as well. Like I said, guys, this is all just the up-to-date. You can change whatever you please. So that's the good thing about Universe Mode, man. I'm just giving you guys the blueprint. You guys put the whole twist, the roster, all that. You guys put that together. If you guys want to switch one wrestler from brand to brand, that is the way to go as well. And if you guys want to make your own Universe Mode from scratch, I have a video on a draft that is like a legit draft that you can actually go on ahead and do with a buddy. And it's not part of the game, but it is that you can just transfer it to the game real quick. So that is also another way. I have multiple ways to build universe modes on my channel. So if you guys want to go on ahead and see those, go to the channel, find them, get that done. Links will be down below in the description as well for you guys to go on ahead and check those out. For the tag teams, you got Carmelo and Trick, who's not really together anymore, but I still kept them there. They go back and forth from time to time, but it's not really as accurate as of right now. Carmelo and Trick, they're slowly drifting apart over at NXT. You can go on ahead and add Maxine to Alpha Academy. You got the Bloodline, Jimmy, Solo, Paul Heyman, Roman, the Brawling Brutes, Chelsea and Piper Niven, Damage Control, Diamond Mine, Imperium, the Judgment Day, which you got to go on ahead and add Dominic, man. I forgot to go on ahead and do that here for y'all, man. Can't forget the North American champion. Can't forget him. But yeah, and then you got Katana and Kaden, who I hope that they give a run to. LWO, definitely add Joaquin. I went ahead and used the mod to replace him, so I couldn't add him. But make sure y'all do if you are going to use LWO. The New Day, who I'm hoping Big E comes back, but part of me thinks Big E is almost just going to end his career while he still can and still be healthy. So props to him for that. And then you have the OC, Pretty Deadly, the Street Profits, who I think they're going to be the Almighty Profits with Bobby Lashley. So, and then you got the Vulcan Raiders with Valhalla. So that's another DLC piece that you guys can get. And now, guys, for the pay-per-views, here we go. You got Backlash, Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, Clash at the Castle. So some of these pay-per-views, as you guys know, change throughout the year. Like this year, I don't think we're getting Extreme Rules, but we're getting Fastlane and then Survivor Series. So things change, Some of those pay-per-views are not in the game, but thankfully, we have community creation. So you guys can go on ahead, get those pay-per-views. As of right now, I don't know if we have a December PLE, so we don't know if we're going to get that. I know day one, that pay-per-view is trash. I don't even know why that's here, but it's there. So you guys can go on ahead and switch it up. Me personally, what I like to do, I'll show you guys real quick. What I like to do is this right here. I always like to put my pay-per-view on the 4th week. I know that WWE has a different calendar with the program, but personally, my favorite stuff to do right here is just go on ahead, WrestleMania Backlash, and just put it on the last week. I put everything on the last week and just restart that way. I feel like it kind of throws it off with the way the calendar is, but to each their own though. You guys can do what you guys want to do with that. Let me know down below what you guys are going to do. You guys are going to switch wrestlers from brand to brand. Another thing you can do is with the NXT roster, you can gradually bring the wrestler up to the main roster. So that's another cool thing, man. I think that being able to have control of the developmental with NXT and Universe Mode is super cool because you can just bring wrestlers up. You can put wrestlers down who you think could get a better push in NXT. So listen, man, you can go all day about this, man. And this is pretty much it. This is how I create my Universe Modes. Make sure that if you have the time, you guys go on ahead and do this. You go one by one and delete all the managers, enemies, tag teams, managers, and you do it all over from scratch. I'm not going to go through this. I believe Beach Bites, shout out to him on YouTube. You gave me that idea and my universe mode was working much better. So a lot of people are already informed about this. This is a video that has been out for a few months now. So that's just an idea to give you guys as well. Yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. Let me know down below if you guys have any questions. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Before I go, make sure to go to Kenny Bomb's channel. Shout out to him. We have a podcast over there, the WGC. That'll be down below in the description as well. Make sure to tune in next week on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. We will be live there for the podcast as well if you guys would like to be a part of it. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to catch you guys. Peace.